It is doubtful Mark McMorris will recover in time for the Winter Olympics.
Anything I can do better. I can do anything better than me. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Anything we can be greater. We can be anything greater than me. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I can do more than I ever imagined. I can do more than I ever dreamed. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
The world welcomes back Mark
Sooner or
McMorris.
later, I'm greater than me.
You keep finding new finish lines. We keep helping you cross them.
Hey yo, Shalom, praise the Alba, Shemi Ashaba, Shemi Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, GreatMillStone, man, real well. And Shalom to all the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth. So brother, I'm on from the GMS MainCamp. Just got a video basically, which is going to be going into this. It's like kicked off today, the Winter Olympics. They just had the what do you call it, the opening ceremony. You know, there was witchcraft and that, but I was just checking out with because I saw an advert for Visa, like one of the athletes posted, and basically these guys are pushing that that RFID yet again, using the Olympics, man, because it's Visa that sponsored them. They sponsored, like, I think the American team, so they basically got to do like all the like payment technology, and it's all contactless, wireless, you know. Basically pushing that RFID, pushing that mark of the beast technology. This is like on a Visa of Europe site. Basically, it's an article which says Visa introducing new payment wearables for fans attending the Pyeongchang 2018 Olympic Winter Games. It says fans and Team Visa athletes will enjoy the convenience and style of Visa payment-enabled gloves, stickers, and commemorative Olympic pins. So basically, they're pushing that that mark. That's how you know it's you know, they're saying it's convenience and, you know, it's style, but really it's just about the agenda of the elites, man, pushing that RFID. Because putting it on gloves, that's just getting people used to, okay, you just swipe the hand. Because they've already got the contactless cards. Now it's like, okay, you can get a tag, or you can get a sticker, or a glove. And they're saying, oh, because it's cold. So that's, you know, ESO pushing it. Says the exclusive payment technology partner at the Olympic and Paralympic Games today introduced free commercially available wearable payment devices. In the spirit of the Olympic Winter Games, Visa created NFC-enabled payment gloves, commemorative stickers, and Olympic pins that allow fans and athletes to complete seamless and secure payments with a simple tap at any contactless enabled terminal. So, you know, that's why ESO uses these big events. Basically, it's a witchcraft, it's mind control, man. Because everyone's going up in there, they're all feeding into that the spirit of the Olympics, which is witchcraft, man. The origin of the Olympics, it goes back to the worship of Zeus, man. That's what that's all about. So that is about the New World Order agenda, which, hey, man, that's why these guys are pushing these things out, man. Let me go to this one, because this one's a bit better. It says, pay and play, cool wearables. This is on Visa again. It's cool, pay and play, cool wearables debut for the Olympic Winter Games. And it says, what do you call it? Yeah, it says, fans can choose from 4 custom designed lapel pins inspired by the long-standing tradition of collecting and trading Olympic pins, with average February temperatures in South Korea dipping below 4.8 degrees Celsius. Gloves that come with payment functionality are in for the win. These sporty wearables feature a dual interface chip that houses a barely noticeable contactless antenna. So it's got that chip in there. You know, but that's not the mark of the beast. People are scoffing against it, saying, "Oh, you know, they're just it's just for tracking your dog." But hold on, this is basically the whole infrastructure for how you're gonna do payments in those Olympics, man. contactless antenna, so you can pay without ever having to remove your glove. Finally, thin and flexible payment-enabled stickers adhere to almost anything: hats, bags, jackets. The stickers come in 8 designs, including one of Suharang, the official white tiger mascot. So you know, Esau. That's how you know Esau's pushing that agenda, man. Because I'll put the advert they have, because I've got an advert on what do you call it, on YouTube, which is like a minute long. Basically, just it's just pushing, you know, that contactless, that chip, because the whole thing's just tap tap tap, and that's like he's selling it. It's like, oh, it's cool, you know, it's fashionable. Just go bang tap, and then it's like, oh yeah, amazing. Everyone feeding into it, but then really that's just prepping everyone for the chip. But let me read this, man. First Maccabees 1 and 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. And that's more or less what you've got going down with the Olympics, man. That is basically bringing everyone together. You watch it, they're just pushing that whole unity, everyone coming together, unifying, being one people, everyone's equal, everyone's fair, all this blah blah blah. That's why they had like South Korea and North Korea. These guys are fucking still at war, but then they're competing as just Korea in the Olympics, man. That's just that's a bunch of fluff. But then really it's like America should be watching out, because that means these guys, okay, if they ain't gonna be warring with each other, they might. North Korea's already looking to fuck you guys up. So then South Korea's probably, hey man, it's in the prophecies, man. All those that were at peace with thee have brought you even to the border, man. And they ate thy bread will basically fire nukes on you, man. So all these guys you had deals with, you know, they'll be giving you the Samsung Galaxies and the TVs and all that. But then they're looking to fuck you up, man. And that's all these nations, man. And Trump, that twat Trump, he's a big part of. He's pushing that agenda hard for the elites, man. Having that idiot at the helm, man, makes it easy, man. And it says, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. So you know it's the same thing that's going on now. Went on back then, man. That's why, you know, there's no new thing under the sun. Basically, Jake, they feed into all that, man. Because at Olympics, Jake loves competing. That's why Jamaica, when they, what's his name, man? Usain Bolt, man. That faggot. That guy, he's made his fortune basically off the Olympics. So that's why he's now Jamaica's on the map. But you know, that's really what the Olympics represent. Just bringing everyone together, just making everyone into one people, man, which is completely off. Yeah, I'll leave that one there. Let me go to this one, man. Because even in the, I'll do a video on it in a little bit, man. But in the what do you call it, the opening ceremony, they even had a little bit like they were talking about, you know, everyone coming together. Then it had like all the lights raising up. It's like building the Tower of Babel, man. So this is, you know, it completely represents that spirit, man. That's what it's all about, man. And that's, you know, and it's a distraction as well. Everyone thinking, you know, everyone's going to come together. These elites ain't thinking about bringing everyone together. They're basically thinking about cementing their position above everyone else permanently, man. It says, Genesis 11:4. It says, and they said, go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And Yahweh came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men builded. And Yahweh said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So Yahweh scattered them abroad from thence onto the face of the earth, and they left off to build the city. And that's basically what Esau's trying to do. That tower, that's what he's He's trying to build it, just bringing all these nations together, man. That's why he's got multiculturalism. You got motherfuckers from every place on the planet Earth coming together, man. They're basically all building up, and they're all under the spirit of Esau. So that's what he's trying to push out. And then underneath that, the RFID, the mark of the beast, is getting pushed, man, heavy. Because imagine, this is one of the big things they had in the opening ceremony was like technology. It's like, oh yeah, the future of technology. That's what South Korea represents. So what's a big part of that technology, man? The AI, which they pushed that in there as well. Robots, sex robots. What do you call it, man? The mark of the beast. The chip. Implantables, man. So-called biohacking, man. They're saying that's the future Esau's pushing, man. That's what he's, that totalitarian state. That's what he's pushing as the future. And it says, so Yahweh scattered them from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build a city. Therefore is named Babel, confusion. Because Yahweh did dare confound the language of all the earth, and from thence did Yahweh scatter them abroad upon the face of the earth. So the Most High is not about basically bringing everyone together, everyone becoming one. That's completely averse to what Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is bringing about, man. He's people about raising up the children of Israel, the elect of the children of Israel, and basically setting them up over everyone else, man, and everyone else on a lower level. The Lord deals with order. He doesn't deal with this so-called equality. But Esau is basically trying to flip everything upside down. And he's basically trying to use technology to try and take the place of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which ain't gonna come to pass, man. Let me read this. 2 Thessalonians 2:4 says, "Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High." That's what Esau's trying to do. Esau's trying to replace Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and set himself up in that seat, man. And that's a big part of what this chip's about, man. That's why he's scheming. He's put these plans together. That's why he's pushing these. He will have these little events like the Barclays event, where they'll basically have, like, you get the wristbands. Now it's like, because it's Winter Olympics, they're saying, okay, yeah, gloves. So it's basically getting people used to, okay, just swipe the hand. Then they just say, okay, well, you get implantables. With the cryptocurrencies, they're pushing it as well. Get the implantable, and you can't lose it. Because you've got stories of guys like, oh, I lost X amount of, like, $400,000 worth of Bitcoin. Then they're saying, oh, okay, well, just inject it. Esau's basically, he's trying to cement himself as a god on the earth. And that technology is a big part of it, man. So, just another update on, just on, Mark of the Beast and that. But yeah, Shalom, all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles, elders of GreatMillStone, man, and Shalom.